Fox News alert, we are learning that 4 more boxes of documents were seized. 9 more boxes of documents received from the office of Joe Biden's attorney up in Boston. According to the librarians who took the boxes, these boxes actually came from the Penn Biden Center. They were moved across state lines to Massachusetts before the search last November. The search that they kept secret until after the election. And now they're being held in a secure area at the JFK Presidential Library in Boston. We're told no one's opened the boxes yet, but all 9 of the boxes moved from the Penn Biden Center before the search and have now been found. Well, fake Indian Elizabeth Warren wants to change her own state's flag.
Some people calling the Massachusetts flag racist, saying that it's inappropriate, and some people are trying to get it changed. Do you believe that the flag has any racist undertones? It's inappropriate?
There are people who are reconsidering the flag in Massachusetts, and I support those efforts.
All right, so what's wrong with this flag? Well, a couple fringe folks say it promotes racism and white supremacy. So let's take a look at it here. There's a Native American holding a bow in his right hand and an arrow in his left. Okay. And above the Indian is a bent arm with a sword. Now, the sword was added during the American Revolution. That's when it was introduced to represent the fight against British tyranny. And the state archives confirm that with us. We've also got a Latin saying that means, by the sword we seek peace, but peace only under liberty. Again, referring to the yoke of British colonialism. Now, I'm sure you're thinking to yourself, what's racist about that? Well, obviously people see white supremacy here because they see a sword dangling above a Native American's head. The left says that sword was used to kill the Indians. Not really sure that was true. Have they seen the new Martin Luther King statue in Boston, by the way? Does that look historically accurate to you? I mean, it looks like 2 hands holding a giant. Well, and has Liz Warren ever seen her own flag in Massachusetts? She has literally been standing in front of that flag for 10 years. She was proudly debating in front of the state flag in 2018, but now Native American Liz Warren thinks it's offensive to Native Americans? What took her so long to recognize the offense? Did the Massachusetts state flag change in the past 10 years? No. The same symbol's been on the flag for the past 243 years. But now we have a problem. Pocahontas is faking being upset because, well, she's not really an Indian and she's not a leader. She's just trying to follow whatever the mob wants. And people are out of their mind. Have you seen a little sketch of their replacement flag? No, we haven't, because they don't have anything to replace the flag with. They just want to destroy the flag and they got nothing else. Bring in the guest. Grace Curley is a Boston radio show host, and she joins me now. So, are people really upset about this flag, Grace?
No, of course not. This is a made-up issue. I mean, to quote Senator J.D. Vance, who said, these are silly people making up silly problems. It doesn't make any sense. But I mean, Jesse, when you really think about it, it reads like a Babylon Bee headline. It's what you just said. A woman who pretended for most of her life to be Native American in order to advance her political career, and she did so successfully for a long time until she was caught. She has a problem with an actual Native American appearing on the flag. Anyone else who had even a tiny bit of self-awareness would look at this story and say, you know, I pretended to be Native American for a few decades. I'm going to steer clear of this. But she clearly doesn't have any self-awareness, and so she jumps right in. It's pretty amazing to watch.
So the fake Indian wants to remove the real Indian from the state flag. Do people really think that the sword represents, I don't know, like the guillotine?
No, I don't think people are this concerned. I think people in Massachusetts have other worries, but unfortunately this picks up a lot of headlines. I do think it's interesting, though, that we're considering the feelings of a fake Native American. I haven't heard anything from real Native Americans and how they feel about this, but it's kind of goes back to the point of you can interpret things however you want. I think this knee-jerk reaction to I interpret it this way and it offends me, so I need it gone is really dangerous. And we've done that in Massachusetts with so many things. On the Mass Turnpike, there used to be a pilgrim hat with an arrow through it. That's gone. Nothing changes. It doesn't lead to progress. It doesn't lead to nuanced conversation. It just leads to the next group of people who are offended by something feeling like, well, my demands will be met because they took down this and they changed that. And this is how you kind of feed the woke mob.
I would think that the left would like an arrow going through the pilgrim's hat. Isn't that better than a sword dangling over an Indian's head? I don't understand these people. Grace, say hi to all my friends in Boston for me. Thank you.
Thank you.
So how much should we actually